Hello everyone and welcome to another digital resource guide video from the Minot Public Library. These are just short videos to explain and help you navigate the digital resources that you have access to for free with your library card. And today we are going to be talking about Universal Class. Universal Class is a free continuing education website. They have a ton of different classes and a ton of different topics and categories, and it's a great way to build up your resume and just learn about super awesome things. So we're going to go ahead and get started. First, I'm going to show you how to get to Universal Class. So if you are on our library homepage, you're going to go to Digital Resources over on the side, and Universal Class is under the Educators tab all the way at the bottom here. Or, of course, you can always sort alphabetically and find it that way under the U's. All right, so when you click on Universal Class, it's going to prompt you to enter your library card number. You do have to create an account in order to use Universal Class. That is kind of a drawback perhaps, but it's free and you don't have to put in an email or anything. You just have to put in your library card number. So it's super easy. So that's all you would have to do. I already have an account set up, so I'm going to go ahead and click sign in. And then this is the page that it's going to take you to. This is going to be your profile homepage. And we're actually going to skip this right now and come back to it. And I'm going to go ahead and click on the Universal Class logo to take me to the website's homepage. And we're going to go through it step by step that way. So this is the website's homepage, and first you see a big search bar. So if there is something specific that you know you want to learn about, this is where you're going to type that in and see what kind of classes they have. You can scroll down and see what featured courses and popular courses they have. And then it just has some information about continuing education and Universal Class in general. All the way up at the top, there are two tabs. There are Browse Courses and My Classes. My Classes is going to take you back to that profile dashboard screen that we were at when we first came in. But first, let's go ahead and see what Browse Courses, not classes, sorry, what the Browse Courses button looks like. So this is going to bring up all the different categories and topics that they have classes in, and it will tell you how many they have or roughly how many they have. And we're going to go ahead and click into computer training and just see what's going on. So when you come in, it's going to have a featured course right at the top and then popular courses. And the things that you're going to be looking for are in red. It's going to tell you how many hours roughly the class will take. So the great thing about Universal Class is it's completely all on your own time at your own speed. I have one class that I've been in for about 3 months, and I work on it when I have 5 minutes here and there. And so I haven't gotten very far in it, but it's completely at your own pace, which is great. But 7 hours roughly is going to be, or whatever the number is going to be roughly the amount of time that they think the class will take. And then in the green, where it says 0.7 CEUs, that is continuing education units. And this is what you can put on your resume or on an application or anything like that. If you have taken one of these classes, you can say, like, you can claim that you have this continuing education unit. And most jobs and schools will use that and will take that on a resume, which is great. And then it will give you the title, and then you can click to join now. So again, this is the computing and technology courses. So this is their computer courses. So if we scroll down, we can see all the different things they have, and over on the left will be all of those areas of study, and then you can break down each one into more. So the computer training classes are really great if you have new programs that you have to learn for a job or for school, and you just need a little extra help with it. So like Adobe is really big in graphic design and in art classes and schools and jobs and things like that. So you could come and take Adobe classes and kind of get ahead of the curve, which is great. Ooh, excuse me, I have to sneeze. Ooh, excuse me. All right, so you can just scroll down and it'll show you all the different classes they have within the topic that you've selected. This one they have, I believe it said 50 or so classes in here. But you can just kind of scroll or browse, or again, if you know what you want to look for, if you want to see if they have any library classes, for instance, you could search and then it'll have classes that they think are related to that. All right, so that is browsing courses and deciding what class you want to take. Let's go ahead and just click into one of these classes to show you what it'll look like. It will tell you how many lessons are involved, how many exams or assignments, the average time that it will take to complete the class, how many units you will get, and if there is a video audit available. And then there will be a video or some sort of description of the course telling you what you will be learning about and what you should expect to get out of the class. And then there's another course description and then a breakdown of the course lessons. Then there are the learning outcomes and additional information. And finally, we have student testimonials, whether or not people think that the class was worth taking. And then if you want to join a class, you would just click join this course. And then you can either join the certificate class if you want to join and put that you have taken the class on a resume or application, you would need to take the certificate class. Or if you want to join the video only course, you can learn some of the information, but I believe the way it works is you won't have to take the exams or do the assignments. And so you just get the information, but you don't get the certificate. So then you can, and on the bottom here, it says courses I'm currently taking. We'll get into that in a moment. So you would just click join certificate class and you are good to go. So once you have some classes, now we're going to go up to my classes. This is going to be your dashboard. Over on the left, it's going to have my classes, my achievements. So if you finished classes in the past, profile, contacts, your inbox, contact invites, and sent. These are going to be things that you will use in contact with the teachers that are teaching the classes. If you have questions or when you get your grades from things, they will show up in your inbox. And then there are surveys sometimes, so you can take these, and I believe you can set up your own surveys as well. But when you have signed up for a course, they will show up here, and over on the side, it will show you how far you've gotten in it. So I have 2 lessons completed in this course about Microsoft Access, and I have not even started my proofreading and copy editing class yet. But I will go ahead and enter the course and show you what it looks like. So right at the top, it's going to have, please review the learning outcomes for the course. And this is just, as you scroll down, it's just going to tell you what lesson you are currently on, but you can see what lessons you have already done. So you can always go back and re-look at things. If you've forgotten something, if it's been a while, you can always go back, which is great. And then you will be able to go into the different lessons. And most lessons look like this, where it's just going to be straightforward. You scroll down the screen and read. Some of them will have links in them. Some of them will have charts and things like that. And then down at the very bottom will be your exams or your assignments. So yeah, that's a very basic breakdown of what the universal class looks like. You can then, when you're in the class, you can go back to the start page, or you can see the report card if you want to see what your progress has been is looking like. And yeah, so that is universal class in a nutshell. It is a great way to pad your resume. It's a great way to learn new skills and just to really kind of broaden your horizons. And it is completely free through the Minot Public Library. And again, it is all at your own pace, which is amazing, because I don't know about you, but I sometimes struggle with some concepts in lessons and I need to go back and review them and review them and review them before I fully understand. And this universal class doesn't penalize you for that. You can go back and look at things as many times as you need and take your time. And it really is just a great way to learn new things. All right, thank you for joining me in this video, and I will see you in the next one.